They'll take the return, try to get better field position. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. The Rebels offense will have the first crack at it in this one. As we take a quick look at the impact players for today's game, what players did you guys look to for motivation to make an impact during your playing days, Jesse?
Well, it was the guys we relied on each and every week. We came into the season expecting these types of guys to be our biggest weapons, and every week those were the guys that had to deliver for us in order to have success.
And it's just fun to have those guys that are consistent. Like, they lead by example, then they start to learn their voice and lead the team. But every week, guys that you can count on, they punch the clock, and they're hard workers.
He'll be stopped at the 27, but picks up 10 on that one.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come open, getting him the football, making the first down, and they like to do this. When they make a first down, they want to go fast. They want to crank up the tempo.
The Rebels want to pick up the tempo.
Nice job by this defense creating that negative play. That's what all defenses want to do. But look at this. This offense, they ain't scared. Right back on the ball, ready to run another play, ready to make this defense work.
A veritable crimson tide of noise on Saban Field here on third down. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. And the Rebels will try to pin them back with the punt. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. Coverage team able to put a stop to that return at the 42-yard line. So the Alabama Crimson Tide offense comes out for their first possession of the game. I know Bo Nix has the single-season completion record, but this guy may make a run for it if he has many more games like the last one, David.
It was crazy. I mean, it was interesting to watch, man. Just in a rhythm, not fooled, like just so confident, knew his answers to the test before the questions were even asked. And defensively, that presents a huge challenge. And Jesse, how do you want to attack it? Because something has to change after that last game we saw.
Yeah, I think one of the big keys for him having that kind of day, that kind of accuracy, was his offensive line gave him a lot of time to survey the field and throw dunks. So if you're on defense here, you've got to find a way to disrupt his rhythm. You've got to be able to get pressure on him. You don't necessarily have to get him to the ground and sack him, but the ball has got to come out early. You cannot let him sit back there and pick you apart.
They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. You can go way back in the history books to the wishbone attack, all the way back to the first Rose Bowl team. Alabama builds its identity on a strong running game.
Builds it on dudes that tote the rock and do it with nastiness, with some physicality. Not one guy's going to...
Turning it on! They'll get him stopped at the 34. He's got 10 yards on that one and a first down. The transition from Nick Saban to Kalen DeBoer certainly gave growing pains to the Crimson Tide, and they're expecting progress in year two.
It wasn't smooth. I mean, you expand the playoff, obviously, further, and they still don't make it, so a lot of upset Alabama fans, Jesse, but year two, obviously, a chance to change that. More of his guys, more of his system.
Yeah, there were some bright spots a year ago in Kalen DeBoer's first season. Obviously, beating Georgia at home was a big one, but this is a team that definitely stumbled down the stretch, and you're right. This is a team that has expectations to compete for national championships. They have to take the next step this year.
Alabama comes to the line with 1st and 10.
Let's go!
From the gun, running back gets the give. He bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard line. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down.
Jackrabbit.
The give is to Miller. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Crimson Tide.
What a luxury for an offense to have. The ability to set the tone on the ground, giving that guy the football time after time, making offense easy, being physical, and really setting the tone for this football game.
Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays, and they punctuated it with a 5-yard touchdown run. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll bring it out. It's Flowers. So we'll see this offense make its way out to start the drive. Going right to work up top. Punts it out of the air. Nice gain on that play, but a little bit short of the first down. The Rebels are in the hurry-up. From the gun, the running back has it. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. The Tide crowd rolling noise down on the Saban field on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Bringing the heat. Man, did he pay for it with that hit as he got rid of the ball. And the Rebels line up to punt it away.
Yeah, I like the aggressiveness on third and short, trying to throw the football, take advantage of a look that they got. They weren't successful, and now it's 4th and short territory. Who knows what they're going to do?
Not able to pop the big return, but they've got the ball back and ready to go with a fresh possession. Here comes that Alabama offense. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. He let that thing fly quickly, but he couldn't make the connection. Guys, let's chat about Alabama. It's been a season to remember so far, fresh off their new top 10 ranking. How far can this team go?
Well, they're starting to get there now, right? And I think once you get some big wins, Jesse, and you start to climb up, you start to feel that, and the momentum and the confidence that it builds with your squad. I think we might just be scratching the surface with this group.
Yeah, that's the difference with this team is it feels like they're really starting to believe. We always knew they were talented. They knew it too, but getting some of these big wins this season, I think they now believe they can take down anybody in the country.
He's got enough for the first down. They'll spot him at the 24-yard line. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking downfield, it's Simpson. Rushes on him. Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver.
And those are frustrating. Like, those drops really annoy you because those running backs are always asking to be more a part of the game plan. Get the ball more, touch it more. An awesome opportunity in the pass game to make a play, ball right in his hands, and that is a missed opportunity.
They'll go to work in the air on second down. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit. Alabama with a lot of ground to cover here on third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Grabbed over the middle. It's Horton. They knock him down right at the 20-yard line. Not enough for the first down, but maybe they'll keep the offense on the field. Wanting to move the chains. Here comes Alabama on fourth. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Drop the football, and they'll turn it over on downs. A bold decision to go for it on fourth down, and one that did not pay off. Hand off from the shotgun. There he goes. Got to be smart, patient, great vision. Uses all of that to get to the 29. The Rebels moving quickly to the line.
And the offense has a little bit of success, and what do? They push that turbo button right back on the line, ready to run another play.
And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit.
And There's so much for a quarterback to think about. Stick it out of the belly. Do I pull it? Now when I pull it, I got to get my foot set, make an accurate throw to the right guy. So a lot of things going on, and I think that you saw that led to a little bit of inaccuracy.
And the Rebels with the 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. Here comes the heat. Quarterback gets the 1st down. He turns this into a nice gain and gets down to avoid the hit. The Rebels have their offense in high gear. Wants to go up top on 1st down. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Secondary walks up on the line, showing press coverage. On 2nd down, he'll try to make the connection this time. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be 3rd down. And now let's see if the offense can bail itself out after the 2nd down misfire. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down. And the Rebels decide to punt it away. On the move, looking for a little sliver of hope. Pretty solid coverage there, and they'll stop him at the 26. Opening play of this drive comes from the 26-yard line. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. And with that stop, we are headed toward the end of the 1st quarter. We've reached a break, and Alabama has the lead. And we've come to the end of one. And let's take a quick moment to catch up on the stats. Now to see if these guys can get back in the game in the 2nd quarter. Looking to throw at Simpson. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical in pass deep. Ball sitting right at the 30. It'll be 3rd and short. From the gun, wants to pass. The short hand, it's Bernard. Excellent job working through the air there, finding a hole in that defense and picking up a 1st down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Wants to throw on 1st down. Got rid of it in a hurry, but he couldn't find his man. It's incomplete. Let's talk about Alabama. A big-name running back, always a great get in the recruiting world. 4-star running back they got last week. Seems as if he'll fit in nicely here.
Oh, he's going to be a great fit. I mean, when you get a great player like that, the whole fan base gets jacked up. You see it all over social media, and it starts to build some momentum in your recruiting class.
And this one will be stopped for no gain. Guys, let's chat about Alabama. I'm sure you guys saw what a get in recruiting. 4-star defensive linemen gave them a verbal commitment just last week.
Yeah, you can't get enough of these guys, man. And they're excited because you got to play so many defensive line. This is the guy that's going to come in, be in the rotation early and often.
Got a man. It's Bernard. They make the stop about 4 yards short of the 1st down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They were unfazed by that earlier 4th down failure and will try for a 2nd time in this one. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Can't make the connection, and the defense gets a 4th down stop. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Stop behind the line, he'll lose a yard. The Rebels come to the line in the hurry-up.
Just
just think such a big part of this offense is being physical and establishing the run game. They haven't had a lot of success offensively early in this one, and that's why right there, they're not able to get this guy going yet. That's got to change as this game goes on.
A little screen to the running back. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass as it just never developed. And the Rebels will punt this one away. Very little will make a crowd hold its breath like a punt return, and he brought them to their feet on that one. Guys, here comes that Alabama offense onto the field. That last drive was promising at times, but stalled out, and they turned it over on downs, Jesse.
I think they got to do a better job here, just being...
Oh, he's got some space. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down.
What a run, man. I tell you what, it's hard to pop runs. It's hard to get 3, 4, 5, 6 yards a lot of times. But when you got backs like this who can make huge plays with the speed, getting out in the open field, can take it the distance on every play, defenses are scared out of their mind.
That's caught. It's Miller. Running on the Jets. Gets out of bounds after the big game, but they've got it first and goal. On the doorstep of cashing it in for the offense. They'll run it on first and goal. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Bama!
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They are going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point makes it 14-0. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. LSU is currently trailing in this one, but it feels like the momentum may be turning. These Bayou Bengals have picked themselves up off the canvas before, and they're capable of it again today. It's just a field goal game. They're trailing by 3 to Western Kentucky. We are the eyes and ears of the college football fan, and we've got you covered all day here in studio, guys.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. They're going to ride this running back. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. The Rebels trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Wants to fire on second down. They've got the screen set up. And that did not work. Defense smelled that one out from the beginning. A veritable crimson tide of noise on Saban Field here on third down. They'll run it from the gun. And how about that alertness and that swarming D to keep him from getting the first down? And the Rebels will send out the punt unit. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. Tries to find a little more running room on that return, but he'll be stopped at the 36. The Tide offense rolls onto the field. Let's see if they can get something good. With the catch, it's Young. Breaks into the open. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 40.
Showed really setting it up. He got to the defender, was able to put his foot in the ground, get some separation, catch it, and turn upfield for the first.
Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Alabama with a multitude of options on second and short. Looking for a man, it's Simpson. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. Third down coming. Now this offense tries to figure out a way to move the chains after the second down misfire. Shotgun snap on third down. Grab near the marker. It's Williams. Offenses gain momentum with third down conversions like that. They've got it at the 25. Down to 2 minutes before the half, and they'll take the timeout and see if they can add a little more before the break. The Crimson Tide comes to the line with the 1st and 10. They'll give it to the back. Got the 1st down and more. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. The Crimson Tide rolled to that last 1st down on the ground. Let's see if they go right back to the run. Now from inside the red zone. He makes a grab. And he will score. Touchdown Tide.
All you can say is how impressive has this team been at home today in all 3 facets of the game. Their defense has been outstanding. We've seen some plays in special teams, and the offense continues to deliver, showing off all of the playmakers and all of the versatility they have on that side of the football. This could not be better here in the first half for the home team.
And the extra point is true, and the lead balloons to 21. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. And he'll return it and try to get behind his blockers. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. Got the quick completion. Good pickup on that play. It'll bring up 2nd and 4. The Rebels will hustle to the line. Linebackers moving, trying to confuse the quarterback. Back to pass on 2nd down. Here's a Heap. And the Heap will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll make some adjustments. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. He'll keep it himself. He cannot get there. It'll be 4th down. And the Rebels send out the punt unit. Looking for running room. He'll get it to the 43-yard line before he stops. So the first play of the drive will come from the 43. Looking to throw, it's Simpson. The short hands, it's Bernard. Stopped at the 47-yard line, a 10-yard gain, and they'll move the markers. To the air on 1st down. Catch in the middle, it's Williams. Gets it down to the 33. They pick up the 1st down, got to use their time wisely. The offense wastes no time getting the timeout called. From the 33, it's 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. Got a man, it's Miller. Good pickup, a little bit short of the sticks. The offense calls a timeout to stop the clock.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. Caught near the sticks. It's Williams. He steps out of bounds, but it will be enough for a 1st down. And it's 1st down, but they'll try the field goal in the closing seconds of the first half. And he'll try to knock it through from the right hash and 35 yards out. Tried to give it enough body English, but he missed it. Missed the field goal, but still up by 3 touchdowns at 21 points.
Oh, man, the dreaded doink when you knock it off the crossbar. Those are ones where, man, just a couple inches to the other side, towards the middle, and that thing's in, but it still counts as a missed opportunity.
First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Fellas, you've been calling a great one today from there in Tuscaloosa. And how can we begin our analysis of that first half without singing the praises of one of the elite backs in football? Racking up huge numbers on the ground, even throwing the occasional block. This kid is the total package. And if this defense doesn't adjust its strategy, he could be headed towards a career day. And with that, let's send it back to the guys in T-Town.
All right, Kevin about ready to get things cranked back up here. He'll put total under and get this second half started. Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. Here comes that Alabama offense. Not sure they had to make many adjustments at halftime as they try to build on this lead here in the third. Going to the run to start this second half. Gets it across the 30 to the 31, a pickup of 5.
Man, it's easy to call plays when you're getting 5 or 6 yards a pop on the ground. Like, why would I get complicated? Why would I get complex? Like, up front right now, this group just win, fall forward, get that good game, stay ahead of the sticks, don't have to get in bad situations. This defense better respond, or else I'll do that all the way down the field.
It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Looking for a man. It's Simpson. Makes the catch. It's Miller. Turns it on in midfield. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. New set of downs after the completion.
Well, it's a nice play design there. You're getting the running back involved in the pass game. Quarterback gives it to him early so he can go to work upfield and get the first down.
Leaves it with the running back. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6.
42, Spider. 4-2.
Wants to go up top. Makes the catch. It's Bernard. Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a first down.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it. This offense had so much success in that first half, so in the third quarter, they come out, and the quarterback looks like he's still dealing. This has been a really nice drive. That was a really nice throw. Just keep doing what you're doing if you're on offense.
Turning it on. Got some room in under the goal line. Touchdown, Alabama! Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board.
Offense slips the running back out of the backfield. Nobody decides to cover him. My man makes the play. Shows off the hands first. Got to make the catch first. Does the rest. Walks in the end zone for the touchdown.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point makes it 28-0. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Dynamite matchup this week, fellas. Let's show you what's going down. LSU is currently ahead in this one in Death Valley, but I can see Mike the Tiger out there pacing. This has been a very close game. They're up by 4 over Western Kentucky. Your boy KC has you covered here in studio, guys, in case anything changes in this one.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. A 7-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd and 3.
This is one of the things that's hard about stopping the option. That wasn't a big game, but you look up, and they're in 2nd and short, 2nd and medium. They put you behind the sticks consistently as a defense. This defense has to be aggressive, make sure they get to this quarterback, and make him make quick decisions.
Breaks the tackle. He was hoping to get that thing down the sideline. They get him out of bounds at the 37. Line gets set, first down. Caught over the middle. It's Hainsworth. And a 9-yard gain on first down leaves him with 2nd and short. Clock ticks under the 4-minute mark here in the third quarter. Leaves it with the back. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. The Rebels are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Wants to throw on 3rd down. Got it in the middle. It's Beal. He's got enough to move the chains, and they'll spot it at the 47. Here's an opportunity for this offense in search of its first touchdown. It's 1st and 10. Out of the gun, the give to the back. Stonewalled again. No gain on the play. They keep trying to stick with the running game, but there's not much getting done. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. They'll run it on the counter. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. 7th play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. He's looking downfield to throw. Lost one deep down the right side. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Got some room to run. He's inside the 40. Pass to 10. Touchdown, Crimson Tide. And what a turn of events as this defense gets the pick 6.
And they come up with a huge pick 6, and that is one of the reasons this defense has been so dominant all season long. They don't give up big plays, but they take the football away. And once they do, they've got better athletes than you do. They're hard to bring down. They can flip the game on a dime.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the kick is good, but there's a penalty flag, and I think it's going to be roughing the kicker.
Personal foul. Roughing the kicker. Defense.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Kickoff unit has been busy as they have built a big lead, and they're trying to hold on to it. This will not be returnable as it sails out of the back of the end zone. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Looking downfield on 1st down. Makes the grab. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few.
Yeah, and he runs a quick out route, and this is a timing route. Quarterback has to trust him, throw him the football. You can tell they've thrown this a time or two. Nice job, nice success.
Caught in the backfield, it's Beal. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
That just really nice catch by the big tight end. Throwing those mitts up there and catching the football.
On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. He makes the grab. Gets it out across the 40. They'll mark him out of bounds at the 42 as this offense trying to put together a good drive. And the Rebels getting set on 1st and 10. Give to the running back. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming. The give to the left side. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. The deep thinking brings some heat on 3rd and long from the 44. From the gun, wants to pass. Snagged in the middle, it's Beal. He's got enough to move the chains, and they'll spot it at the 47. The Rebels have this offense rolling. Looking to throw on first down. He's going to let one fly down the middle. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? He'll pull it on the read. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Rebels come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. Quick catch on 3rd down. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
I know the offense is down by a lot here in the second half. You just need one big play, though, to spark the offense, get the confidence going, and they may have found it right there in that completion. Good throw, good catch. Now we got to keep it going.
Got it in the middle. It's Hainsworth. Defense makes a stop, but the chains move, and it's 1st and goal from the 8. The Rebels didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically down the field. It's complete. Trying to hit him with a quick game on first down, and nothing doing there. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. He'll run it to the right, looking for the goal line. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. It's 3rd and goal and a long way from the end zone. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Now on 4th down, they'll settle for a field goal try. Never a doubt. And they'll put 3 on the board, but the deficit remains huge.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Buys just enough space to cross the 25. Let's mark it at the 27-yard line. First play of this drive comes from the 27. The give to the tailback. Picks up the first down, still moving. They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground. So Alabama takes the lead into the quarter break. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. So will the beatdown continue, or is this a comeback for the ages in store? We'll see as we start the 4th. So first down, we'll open up the final period. Scanning the field, it's Simpson. Makes the grab, it's Miller. There he goes! Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be first down. Last completion moved the sticks in, and let's see if they try it again. To the ground with the back. Got enough for the first down. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening. First down for this offense. Wants to go up top on first down. Makes the grab. It's Young. He'll go out of bounds, and he steps out right at the 8-yard line, and this offense is in business. On first and goal, let's see if Alabama can get it in the end zone. They want to throw it. And he dropped it. It looked for all the world like that would be a catch, and he just got too excited.
And it's nice to be a QB in this spot. He's had a great day, man. Like, great day. They've built a huge lead now. Incompletion's okay. Just take care of the football. Don't throw that thing to the other team.
Second down, he'll throw it. Looking to get it in. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening.
Well, short completion setting up third down now. Who is your best playmaker that you can target in this area of the field?
They've worked it down to the 4-yard line, but now it's third and goal. Looking to throw again. He wants it all. Touchdown, Bama! Quick strike through the air for the score. They extend this lead, and it looks as if they are going to make it 2 wins in a row.
Points, points, and more points. This offense has had their way. They just keep their foot on the gas, keep putting up points, keep putting up touchdowns. And you know what? This is one of those stats days. You look back and you're like, that guy had 12 touchdowns on the year. Well, 4 or 5 of them might have been in this game.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And with the extra point, the lead is even bigger. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Week in and week out, guys, you never know what's going to happen in college football. Check this out. LSU is currently ahead in this one in Death Valley, but it's been a close one so far. They're up by 4 over Western Kentucky. We'll circle back if anything changes in this exciting college football matchup.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. So, guys, we'll get another look at this offense. They had to settle for the chip shot field goal last time, Jesse. They'd love for this one to pay off bigger.
Yeah, it just comes down to execution, too. Did a nice job out in the field, stalled a little bit once they got down to the goal line, so they just need to be a little bit more crisp here, Dave.
Yeah, and listen, I think the first part was the most important part. You got to put the drive together first to get down there. Now, when we get down there, focus on execution and getting 6 points.
Power football with the run. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. This defense has kept them backed up. Now 1 more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. Using his legs, it's Flowers. He did not make it a stone wall on 3rd down. And the Rebels will punt it away on 4th down. And the coverage team gets the returner on the ground. Guys, here comes that Alabama offense onto the field. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they've wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect him.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room because they have gone out, everybody right now on the same page.
Back to throw, it's Simpson. Grabbed in the middle, it's Young. Touchdown time! And they take it in for 6 more points. They built a comfortable lead and trying to hang on for a Week 13 victory.
And honestly, it's been about complementary football in this game, right? We've seen this offense go up and down the field. They've been lighting up the scoreboard, but the defense has done a great job, too, getting off the field and putting their offense in really good position in this game. The head coach has got to love what he's seen on both sides of the ball today.
They'll try to tack 1 more on their score. The kick is up and good and put 1 more on the lead. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They're set to kick it off. You think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? He'll start the return inside his 5. And the return man reaches the end of the line, and down he goes. And the offense heads out onto the field to get the drive started. Out of the gun, the running back has it. Navigates that mass of bodies and gets 4 out to the 17. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Back to pass. Catch in the middle, it's Wilkerson. Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs.
The offense has struggled. They're not going to win this game, but trust me, this coaching staff is still trying to find things to build off of for next week. And after an explosive play like that, maybe they can generate just a little bit of momentum and gain a little bit of confidence that they can keep coaching up heading into their next game.
Going to swing it on second down. Pressure coming. Here comes the rush, and they've got him wrapped up at the 28. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. Under fire. And he feels the heat coming, and it burns him up. Another sack. The Rebels will bring the punt team onto the field. And we have breaking news. They score yet another touchdown.
This has been a complete performance. The defense has been lights out, and the offense, obviously, just continues to pour it on. This is what you call having a great day. Putting it all together, offense, defense, complementary football.
Ready to try the point after. And with that extra point, the lead remains in the gargantuan category. Kickoff unit back to work, and they have been busy as they've built this sizable lead. Fielded in the end zone, it's James. And the return man is stopped, and that'll leave it up to the offense on the next drive. This drive will open from the 15. Defense going to jam these receivers right off the line. Running back searching for a hole. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. They think they can impose their will here with the run to the right. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Referee signals timeout as the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. A deep throw as the clock winds down. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. And the Rebels will call on their punt team. And they're going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add their total.
Punt returners, man, you just got to make one guy miss. You make the first dude miss, and then a lot of times it's off to the races. This guy is so dangerous in the open field, as he shows right there in the punt return touchdown.
On to attempt the try. And the extra point just tacks a little bit more onto this huge lead. Man, you just can't put a price on having a guy like that back there to return punts, and he turned that one into a touchdown. He'll bring it out. It's James. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. From the gun, running back on the move. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. That first down was rather unproductive. Let's see what they've got on second down from the 16. Out of the backfield, he's open. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. The Rebels are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. The play action fake. Under fire. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18. Quick timeout by the defense here, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. And the Rebels will line up to punt it away. They'll look to pin him deep. And and he is knocked down immediately after the catch. That punt coverage team had its hair on fire. They've got it 1st and 10 at the 50. To throw, it's Simpson. Pulls it in, it's Miller. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Alabama quickly back to the line. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. He'll take a shot. And it's incomplete, going for the massive, explosive play instead. They're looking at a 3rd down. And now let's see if the offense can bail itself out after the 2nd down misfire. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Grabbed over the middle, it's Horton. And this defense's head is spinning. He gets it down to the 27. The offense gets the timeout. 12 ticks left on the clock.
When you're a playmaker like this guy is, your coaches are going to dial up plays intended for you, especially on 3rd down. That's what you saw in that last play. There was no question where the quarterback was going with that football. All week long, they decided on the biggest downs of this game, we're going to target our best player, and we're going to make sure that he gets looks. It doesn't matter what the coverage is, and you saw it right there on that play.
With the clock running, this should be the final play. They're still firing away even with this lead. Snagged out of the air. And he takes it in on the final play of the game. He played through the echo of the whistle, and they did that with a ceiling touchdown. The great Nick Saban often says players often respond better to losses. They listen more than they do if they're getting away with things in wins. So maybe this is an opportunity to recalibrate.
I think you take it first and you internalize it and you get upset because obviously the goal was to win the game. But you've also got to flip the switch really quickly, Jesse, and say, okay, what do I need to work on? Because I only got one loss. I'm still very much in the thick of all of my dreams that I want to come true. So I can't take it too hard, but I got to use it.
Yeah, this loss definitely hurts, and I know one of the goals for this team at the start of the year was to go undefeated and win a national championship. You can't go undefeated anymore, but you can still win a national championship. The key is the leadership in the locker room. They've got to turn the page. They've got to get everybody refocused. You can't let this loss now turn into 2 or 3 or more down the road.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.